Hey guys, this looks like a fun one. It says solve for x. Is 27 over 8 to the x equals 32 over 243? This is day 15 of our Algebruary February calendar. For the month of February, we're going to solve 28 Algebruary problems. It looks like there's some pretty cool ones on here. And if you want to try this one, pause it right now because I'm going to solve it in 3, 2, 1. First, let's rewrite each of these numbers in terms of their primes. 27 is the same thing as 3 cubed. And 8 is the same thing as 2 cubed. 32 is the same thing as 2 to the 5th power, and 243 is the same thing as 3 to the 5th power. Since these bases are different but the exponents match, and same thing on this side, we can use these notes here. If you ever have a power over a power where the bases don't match but the exponents do match, you can write it as a single fraction to that exponent. Let's move this down here and focus on this right here. Using these notes, we can rewrite 3 cubed over 2 cubed as 3 over 2 whole thing cubed. And this is still to the x power. And then on the right-hand side, we can rewrite 2 to the 5th over 3 to the 5th as 2 over 3 whole thing to the 5th. And now we're done with these notes. Next thing I'm noticing that we have a 3 over 2 and a 2 over 3. In order to get these to match, we need to flip one of them. A great way to do that is with negative exponents. If you ever need to flip something like a over b, that's the same thing as b over a to the negative 1 power. Let's look at this 2 over 3 on the right-hand side. We can even color match. Let's change this 2 to red and the 3 to blue. In order for us to flip it like this here, this 2 over 3 would be the same thing as 3 over 2 to the negative 1. So 2 over 3, 3 over 2 to the negative 1. Those are the exact same thing. And now our two fractions match. They're both 3 over 2. On both sides of the equation, we have a power to an exponent. We're going to end up using these notes right here. Anytime you have a to the b whole thing to the c, you can multiply the exponents. It ends up being equal to a to the b times c. So this 3 and this x will end up multiplying by each other to give us 3x. And this negative 1 and this 5 will end up multiplying by each other to give us negative 5. Now we have 3 over 2 to the 3x equals 3 over 2 to the negative 5. Since the bases are not equal to negative 1, 0, or 1, this can only be true if these exponents are equal to each other. Or in other words, 3x equals negative 5. Now to solve for x, we can divide both sides of the equation by 3, and we get x is equal to negative 5/3. This is the answer to our question. Let's put a box around it. This was kind of a fun one. How exciting. And here's tomorrow's problem. And how would I even say this? Negative 2 times the quantity negative 2 squared plus 2 to the negative 2 to the negative 2. I think I said that right. Well, this is definitely going to be a fun one. How exciting.